I could use your help. Nobody would have to know. My gut says you killed Agent Young. I'm gonna put you where you belong.
With Noma, you're either in or you're out with a bullet.
The game ain't what it used to be. It's different now. You're out your league.
What if I brought you more business? I'll give you 24 hours.
Question is, who shot me?
It wasn't me.
That motherfucker's gonna die.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Monet and we're locked in. This is the last thoughts and predictions for episode 2 of Ghost season 4. Now at this point there is a truce. We see that Davis will be talking to Don Carter. Effie's trying to get back in Tariq's good graces, and the truce is good right now, but we can't trust Kane Tejada, and we know we can't trust any Tejada. Now before we jump into this and we give our predictions and thoughts, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, then hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button, and we're on that road to 50,000 subscribers. We need 1,200 more, so we trying to put that push in by the end of the month. Now before we jump into this, let me tell you, I'm enjoying this season, and right now I got it at like a 7.5 or 8. I think we can only go up from here. So here goes my predictions for episode 2 of book 2 Ghost.
Whoever the fuck you are, you can get the fuck out.
Detective Don Carter, NYPD. How about the opportunity to practice law again? Look at us cops as simple people. I got some fancy friends.
You need to find a faster way to say whatever the fuck you're saying.
And getting some really dangerous people off the street.
People like my clients. Here's a proposal. You fuck with my life, and I'll fuck yours up.
Don Carter's going to start applying that pressure. After we seen him talk to Paz about her son Junior being unalived, he's about to exhaust all of his options, starting with Davis McClain. Now what he's doing is trying to do a quid quo quo, where I scratch your back, you scratch my back. I know some people on the bar. I can get you reinstating as being a lawyer. You just have to give me some information on Tariq. And this right here, you know, it'll help both of us out. Now, Davis is loyal. We seen him stand 10 toes down against Noma and Obi when they came into his house. So do I believe that he's going to flip and turn on Tariq? Definitely not. If he turned down $200,000 cash, then I don't think he's going to give Don Carter any information just to be a lawyer, because he has his assistant representing him. Now the angle that Don Carter could go with to try to put more pressure on Davis to do this is if he digs and he starts giving information to people and saying, hey, Davis's brother Theo, he did have these things going on. It is looking like maybe Davis had, you know, saying some dwellings with whatever happened in that situation. But at this point, I think it's going to be a mutual respect, because they both know that they need each other, but they can do things without each other. If that makes sense. Because Davis, he has his own agenda. He can continue to go down that route. And if he beats this and gets reinstated as a lawyer, he's good. But if he needs that extra push, he can go to Don. Now, Don, we know that he has a task force and he can put boots on the ground and he can take that angle and just ruffle some feathers and find out information on Tariq. So either way, these two brothers right here, we're going to see them clash, but it's going to be a respectful clash, I feel, in this season. Since we're on that path with Don Carter, him going to Tariq at school and talking to him, telling him, hey, you smell like your father. I know you had something to do with Special Agent Young. Then, yeah, it's going to get kind of ugly for Tariq. Now, they say that he's going to be the most intensive police officer we've ever seen in the Power universe. So if he does step it up just a little bit, the pressure that he puts on Tariq could potentially start cracking his armor a little bit. Now, of course, we know Tariq is our hero, so we're not going to see him, you know, getting too much of a gem. And if he does, I believe that Tariq is going to be the one to start throwing him off and not really telling on the Tejadas, but, you know, giving hints that Tejadas are who you need to go after, especially Kane, because when the truce happened, he acted like he didn't get the phone call, the text message from Noma, and was still trying to pursue Tariq. I have an understanding that Noma, even though as powerful she is, and her daughter Anya, she's going to kind of start stepping back because she's realizing that maybe everything isn't going according to plan. And just like Monet not being able to trust her kids, Noma's going to be in that situation also. And when I say her kids, I'm talking about the Tejadas along with her daughter. Her daughter is spoiled and wants to do her own thing. But you got to remember, the Tejadas, they're working directly up under Noma, because at this point Monet's in the hospital, but she should be getting out this episode. And we know that Kane is going to tell Monet that things have changed. Now, Tariq is going to be trying to edge his leverage against Monet to let her know, hey, you can trust me, but I don't know who shot you. Now, Kane is going to be trying to tell his mom, we still got to go at Tariq because of what Diana said. And we know Noma, she put that bounty out there. It's gone right now, but at any given moment, we know that she can flip. And that's including flipping on Monet. She told the kids, this is your number one priority. Even though Monet was in the hospital, she said, no. Y'all work for me. This is what it is. Now, of course, Kane wants to protect his mom, but I've showed a clip on our Monday Mistakes that Kane is going to be getting a little bit closer to Noma, and they might actually have a relationship. Now, this might work out for the Tejada family, but this is going to be very, very bad for Obi. Now, as far as Monet goes, I mentioned that Tariq is going to be the one that she trusts. Remember, she always uses Tariq against her own kids. Diana, you need to stay away from him. Kane, you need to be more like Tariq. If he was to do something, he wouldn't hesitate. Take out his father, he wouldn't hesitate. So it's at the point where Kane has a lot to prove for Monet, but Monet, she has trust issues, and just getting out of the hospital, not knowing who shot you, knowing your daughter said Tariq did, but Tariq saying he didn't, and then your daughter's retracting her statement saying, well, I don't think it was Tariq, I made a mistake. Monet is really in the corner by herself, so Tariq is probably her closest ally. Seeing Effie step up is going to be one of the most interesting things, I think, in this episode. I know there's a clip that was released this week of her talking to Tariq and trying to get back close, getting his good graces, because she's really on her own also. Kane kind of knows that she's playing him, but at the same time, he's still rocking with her, because if he can get rid of Tariq, it'll just be them two. Now, the reason she gave up Anya to Noma is because she wanted to use that as leverage, as an opportunist. She wanted to push Tariq, throw him up under the bus. Now it looks like, hey, I helped you out, Noma, help me out. So she's going to be trying to leverage her little deal with Noma and telling about the daughter to make deals with the Russians. Now, of course, the Russians don't want anything to do with the black people because of what happened when they came in here, shot up everybody. Drew even left out with a phone number. But Effie, she's trying to make those moves. Now, the reason I think she's going to Tariq is because she's not really ready for these type of moves on this level. Now, Kane is with her, but she's trying to get some pointers from Tariq, in my opinion, to, hey, Tariq, I got to do this for Noma. I know, I'm sorry. I apologize for what we did. I had to do it because if not, then I would have gotten in trouble. So Effie, she's about to make these moves, but she's not prepared for this, and she's never been in this type of situation. All right, there you go. My last thoughts and predictions for episode 2 of Power Book 2 Go Season 4. Man, let me know who's catching some bodies this week. Who is Monet trusting? And is Noma doing the right thing by getting a little bit closer to Kane? We're going to find out. Make sure you tune in. If I say anything to make you think, or you just like power content and having discussions, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, hit that like button. I'm on that road to 50,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. We need 1,200. We got the after show tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Man, I'm ready for it. Thanks for watching. I'm out.